Hi everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Open Here with me, Enby Andy. Thank you again for joining us for discussing about the issues and challenges that non-binary people can face in the UK and worldwide. So for the long-term watchers, I'm going to answer some questions that viewers have sent in, discuss whatever they want to discuss, and it's open for you to chime in on the comments or on social media if you've got any kind of thoughts or feedback. So the questions that we have this week, first of all, has anyone accused this of being a fad? Then we're going to discuss what bathroom do non-binary people use? That's cropped up again. And then what have been my best moments since I began living my truth? So yeah, well, let's get started. Has anyone accused me of basically this being a fad? And yeah, sadly, I have been accused of that. So is this a fad? First of all, no, quite clearly not. For myself personally, I've sacrificed a lot of what I had to become who I am. Once I recognised that I didn't fit into the binary view of man or woman, and realised that I wasn't cisgender and I was something else entirely. And I don't think a lot of people realise what it is to put yourself on the line to be out and be proud as non-binary, and the kind of discrimination and the kind of anger you can feel from other people for living your truth. So no, it's not a fad. This isn't just a one-off. This isn't just me being with the latest trend. I mean, it's not a trend, and I've got a few facts and figures to back that up. I think I mentioned on previous videos that non-binary has been around for a long time, and for example, going all the way back to 400 BC, there's ancient Hindu texts referencing people who identify beyond man or woman and having been another gender. And there's references in Anglo-Saxon text here in what is now the UK in the 11th century of people again transcending beyond man and woman and living their best life. And again, through other cultures as well. Look outside of the West and you look at Hawaiian or Maori or Native American, and I already mentioned Indian with the Hindu religion. These people and these cultures have always had that other option of an other gender, and it's always been there and it's been accepted. And I think one of the reasons in the West that this is now seen as a new thing, if you look back to the early 1900s in Germany, there was revolutionary thought, there was revolutionary institutes doing great work for LGBT plus rights. And what happened in the first half of the 19th century? The Nazis, how the right wing came in, they destroyed a lot of texts which were one-off. They destroyed a lot of research. They set back LGBTQ plus rights for about 40, 50 years. So there was work being done in Europe. There was research being done to understand people like myself, and it was becoming a lot more understood and a lot more accepted. And yeah, these rights were pushed back. And that's why in the West, I think that this is now seen as a new thing. It's now possibly seen as a fad, that more and more people have been able to come out as non-binary. But the reason more and more people are able to come out as non-binary is because we're now reaching a point where we feel able to, because we have the support of allies, and we want to be ourselves. We want to live our life. So no, it's not a fad. It's not a fad for me. It's not a fad for anyone else who comes out as non-binary. It's a real accepted gender identity. And if you're unsure, read up, do some research and look into it, and you'll know it's not a fad. So the second question was about, again, bathrooms. What bathroom do non-binary people use in public? I initially covered this months and months ago when I first came out. It is a stressful situation, bathrooms in public, and really non-binary people should use whatever bathroom they feel comfortable with, whether that be man or woman, if there's no gender neutral option. If you're a cisgender person and you see someone who is a bit different, in a bathroom, what do you do? Well, is that person there doing something bizarre? Are they causing any upset? Are they there just to use the toilet? That's the main thing. Most people, in fact, every single person who's trans or non-binary, who's using the bathroom they feel comfortable with, it's because they just want to use the bathroom. They're not there for any malicious or weird act. It's a toilet. We're there to use the toilet. We hear a lot of transphobic abuse and a lot of turf abuse. The fact that, for example, if I went to use the ladies' toilets, that should be a women-only space. Well, if a person, because they think a man's going to go there and rape them, dress as a woman, identify as a woman, or identify as non-binary, purely in order to go to a bathroom and rape a woman. If a man wants to rape a woman, he's going to rape a woman no matter what. He's not going to go through all the trouble of identifying as X, Y, and Z to do that. I mean, look at, for example, the really sad case of Sarah Everett with a police officer. There was a pre-planned thing. He wanted to rape a woman. He used his ID card. He arrested this woman, and he did it. If a man wants to rape someone, they're going to rape someone. They're not going to go through all the kind of hassle and life change that we do to do that. We're not there to do that. We're there to use the bathroom. So if you see someone who's gender non-conforming using the bathroom they feel comfortable out, leave them alone. Let them use the loo. Don't be a dick. And then a bit of a happier conversation and what has been my best moments since coming out and living my truth. Two massively spring to mind. The first one was Pride this year, being at an event full of queer people and having that level of acceptance and all the compliments I received from random people was fantastic. I didn't feel scared, unlike when I'm normally out in public where the fight or flight response is in constant overdrive. I'm looking over my shoulder, I'm not able to relax normally. Whereas at Pride, I was able to just be me and be who I truly am and not have to worry and just not have to be scared. So Pride for that was fantastic. And the other best moment was the acceptance of my kids. Obviously them having their dad change their gender identity might have been a bit weird to start with, because they're 3 and 6, they've never really had any kind of exposure to this. But kids are kids. Kids are miraculous. Kids are brilliant. Kids can see that you're still the same person, that you haven't changed who you are, that you're merely able to express who you are in a different fashion, in a more suitable fashion for who you are. So my kids have been absolutely bloody amazing, and they still love me, of course, and they still give me hugs, and my daughter constantly asks me to do her makeup. So yeah, having that level of acceptance from my children is always going to be absolutely close to my heart and one of the best things that's ever happened to me. So those are the 3 questions, a bit in depth, I think, and I think a lot of people have a lot of comments on these to reach out in the comment section. And this is again the chance where I ask you to reach out to me for further questions. If you've got any questions about gender, sexuality, or anything going on in the world, reach out to me in the comment section or on my social media. Get in touch and we'll hash these out in the next few videos. So in the meantime, thank you again very much for watching, and please like and share and subscribe to the videos for next time, and stay safe and stay friendly, and I'll speak to you very soon. Take care.